Okay, so this is another one that I picked up at ALA. It's Personal Demons by Lisa Desrochers, I think. Who knows, could have been Americanized by now. I think this one's already out. It has a different cover though, it has a girl and boy on it. I actually like this one better. I think the other one looks a little more mass markety, run-of-the-mill, but whatever. I guess they wanted some steamy, sexy time. I don't know when I'm going to get to review this one, but I thought I'd tease you with the first page or so. So, here we go. Chapter 1, Original Sin. Luke. If there's a hell on earth, it's high school. And if there's anyone distinctly qualified to make that statement, it would be me. I draw a deep breath, mostly out of habit since demons don't have to breathe, then look up at the threatening sky, hoping it's a good omen, and pull open the heavy security door. The dingy halls are quiet since the first bell rang almost 5 minutes ago. It's just me, the metal detector, and a hunched wisp of a security guard in a rumpled blue uniform. He hauls himself out of his cracked plastic chair, looks me over, and scowls. "You're late. ID," he says, in a 3-pack-a-day rasp. I stare him down for a few seconds, sure I could blow him over with a whisper, and I can't suppress a smile when beads of sweat sprout on his pasty forehead. I'm glad to see I've still got the touch, even though I'm getting really sick of this job. 5 millennia in the same gig will do that to a demon. For this trip, though, the fact that failure will result in dismemberment in the fiery pit is all the motivation I need. "New," I say. "Put your bag on the table." I shrug, showing him my hands. No bag. "Give me your belt. Studs will set off the detector." I pull off my belt and toss it at the old man as I walk through the metal detector. He hands it back and hacks. "Go straight to the office." "No problem," I say, already walking away. I slide my belt back on and push through the office door. It bangs sharply off the cracked wall, and the ancient receptionist looks up, startled. "Can I help you?" The office is just as drab and poorly lit as the halls, except for the brightly colored notices that cover every inch of plaster like psychedelic wallpaper. There's a nameplate declaring the receptionist is Marion Seagrave, and I swear I can hear her joints creak as she pulls herself out of her chair. She's got more wrinkles than a Shar-Pei, and the requisite short, blue, curly hair of all 100-year-old women. Her round body is clad in the uniform of the ancients, turquoise polyester slacks and a matching floral blouse neatly tucked in. I meander up to the counter and lean toward her. "Luke Kane, first day," I say, flashing my winning smile, the one that always keeps mortals just a little off balance. She stares for just a second before finding her voice. "Oh, welcome to Hayden High, Luke. Let me pull up your schedule." She bangs on her computer keyboard and the printer buzzes to life. It spits out my schedule, the same schedule I've had for the last 100 years since the advent of the modern education system. I do my best to feign interest as she hands it to me and says, "Here it is, and your locker number and combination too. You'll need to collect an admit slip from each of your teachers and bring it back here at the end of the day. You've already missed homeroom, so you should go right to your first class. Let's see. Yes, Senior English with Mr. Snyder. Room 616. That's in Building 6, just out the door to the right." "Will do," I say, smiling. It won't hurt to stay on the administration's good side. You never know when they might be useful. The bell rings as I make my way out of the door and into the now bustling halls, and the sense of the sea of teenage humanity hit me in waves. There's the tangy citrus of fear, the bitter garlic of hate, the anise of envy, and ginger, lust. Lots of potential. I work in acquisitions, but it isn't usually my job to tag them, just to sow the seeds and start them down the fiery path. I get them going on the little ones, starter sins, if you will. Not enough to tag their souls for hell, but enough to send them in our direction eventually. I don't even need to use my power. Not that I'd feel guilty if I did. Guilt isn't in the demonic repertoire of emotions. It just feels more honest when they come to sin of their own volition. Again, not that I care about being honest. It's just too easy the other way. Personal demons.